Welcome back to Path of Exile, guys. I'm the Unusual Ma. This is episode 12. We're now in standard mode, or standard league, as we died last episode, unfortunately. And I think right now in the quest line we are assisting Lady Delala to find a spool of some kind. So let's do that. She wants us to travel to the battlefront, and we will oblige. If you didn't see it last episode, I died by standing in a... Well, I summoned a Tane monster that shot little lightning bolts out of him, and I just wasn't dodging him at all. I didn't realize it was happening. I wasn't watching my HP, and he just chipped us down.
Too much clutter.
Oh, we're full of inventory here. Let's, these are all going to be strength, and wow, that actually might be decent. So she wanted us to come out here and go probably here or here. She wanted us to find a spool. I think if I played hardcore again, which I may do at some point, I'll try to avoid the Tane events. Well, see, I don't know that. I don't know if you can do that. You can definitely do it, but I think that might ruin the fun of the game. To just not try difficult content and just play it safe all the time. It doesn't sound very fun. I think you still got to push whatever they give you and just hope for the best. Maybe once I figure out the affixes and get a little bit better to the Tane encounters, I'll be able to better assess if it's a potentially lethal encounter. And I could just move out of projectiles too. Try to dodge them. I got lazy there, we'll say. Alright, maybe we need to go this way to the docks. Let's check it out. You can hear battling going on in the background. Let's see, was this where we wanted to go? Monster level is 29. Is that right? Yeah, I guess so. We're 31. So the game is kind of catching up to us here, which is okay. Travel to the battlefront. I don't think we want to actually be here, but there should be a quest out here somewhere, or a quest for us to do here, rather. I think it's always good to go into the areas anyway and get the waypoints if you can. The only bad part about exploring this area is we have no inventory space. Which is kind of a bummer. Like this festival mask we can't really pick up. But we kind of want to. I have no idea what those cards do. Let's just keep exploring here. Leveled up a gem. I didn't actually see the visual there, but I heard the audio, which is an equally, if not better, way probably of checking for that. Or remembering to put that up, rather. How many skeletons can we summon? 7? Colossal mana flask. Hope we can pick that up.
Much clatter.
We can't. Let's 250 mana. Let's put that one on and just drop that one. Pick up the gigantic one. Oh, what did I do here? Did I screw something up? I feel like something funny happened there, but yeah, I think we wanted this. This was 350. There we go. 350, 250. Yeah, close enough there, I think. Goat hide of gloves. Goat hide, rather. Been contemplating on playing, just to throw this out here, I'm currently playing Undertale right now, which is a game I put off playing for the longest time. But what's interesting, I had never purchased the game either, but I thought it was a really neat game, and I got the Xbox Game Pass beta for PC recently, and it was one of the games they put on there, so it was a nice, pleasant surprise that it happened to work out that way. So I thought it'd be a good game to play. At least I get a little speed boost here when I blink. I'm not sure why that is, but we do. So anyway, some of the games I was thinking about playing outside of that was oh, hello, Shipyard Terror. Was let's put our skill point in here real quick. Increase mana regeneration and life regeneration. That's starting to get into strength there. What happens if we start going this way? Holy Fire. Oh, you can pick up this jewel socket. That's probably a good way to go. Anyway, we were thinking about playing Resident Evil Biohazard in VR. I have sat down to play that game so many times, and I can never get past the very beginning of the game. One, I tend to get a little bit queasy, and it's a bit spooky for me, a little bit spooky, and I love scary stuff too, by the way. Like, I'm a big fan of the old slasher flicks, like Nightmare on Elm Street, Hellraiser, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, that kind of stuff. Big fan of those movies. I really love the It remake that they did recently. I still haven't seen the second one, but the first one was brilliant. I had seen the first one, or the original version of It, on the bus, and I don't mean to knock it, because I know a lot of people say that's a great movie and a classic, but maybe just seeing it on a bus in the middle of the day wasn't really spooky enough for me to really appreciate what it was. But the new one was excellent, or the remake, I thought. The Battlefront. Did we ever find the... I don't think we found the waypoint, which we wanted to find. Let's keep looking. Just so when we have to eventually come back here, we don't have to find anything. But anyway, about Biohazard Resident Evil. I've been thinking about playing that game. And actually committing to finishing it. And there's other games too. I'm pretty much open to playing anything at this point. Right before I started this channel, I was playing a lot of Slay the Spire, which is a fantastic game if you haven't played that. I highly recommend it. If you like card and strategy games. I was also playing Destiny 2 a couple months ago. I'm thinking about playing that game as well on this channel.
Too much clutter.
Although I don't really play it too much as of late. They've made some changes. I wouldn't mind jumping in there and checking them out. Let's see. Do we want to drop something here? We could probably drop that, I guess. I mean, we definitely want to pick this up here. Let's do this. How big is this? Pretty big. Well, okay, it is what it is. We'll leave the coiled staff behind. I'm not even sure if that's what we wanted to do here, was pick up that excuse me, pick up that item. Clear my throat a little bit there. So many skeletons.
The Monkey King names you slave. No, you are the gems of Rayclad, not the treacherous stones you dig and die for. It is time to bend the Monkey King's ear. Tell him your true name.
Alright, well, are these monkeys out here? No, it's, huh. What are these? They're definitely not monkeys, but I guess we need to conquer the Monkey King? I'm Ron Burgundy? Question mark? Captain Fairgraves. Fairgraves? That is familiar. Yeah, I remember you.
I allowed pragmatism to overcome honor in a moment of desperation.
Uh-huh.
Please accept my deepest apologies. What do you say? Can the two of us make a fresh start?
Well, I guess I don't get a choice there.
Marvelous. Now, as you clearly noticed, the Oriflame has given me another respite from oblivion. Alas, it's a partial success only. I am neither man. Interested, are we? Oh, splendid.
Are we getting him the All Flame again?
I have a gift or two that I may bestow upon you with a click of my translucent fingers.
Crystal decanter and a juicy piece of fruit.
Furnish me with a crystal decanter and a juicy piece of fruit. Two humble items that
We already know he's going to try to attack us again because that's the way I would have written it. He apologizes, we help him again, we mop him up. Rinse, repeat, and he'll be back in later on down the road to do the same thing again. At least one more time. Because that's the correct way to do this character. And I feel like the fact that they did it this way. Like, I would have never, if it was me making the game, I wouldn't have thought to put him back in there. But they did, which is funny. But now with that idea in mind, I would definitely put him in at least one more time. And have him turn on us here. But maybe they have a better plan than me, because I didn't think about putting him back in the first place. Would have never thought about that. So we'll see what they do with it. Kind of clearing out this whole area at this point, which wasn't really my intention, but that's okay. This is quite the area here. What's the name of this docks? Okay. Try to open up the chest while we're in combat. It's always good. So I noticed we haven't seen Tane in a while, and our Tane button disappeared. So I suspect, yeah, we just don't get to do that part of the game anymore. No. And the Einar button, all that stuff is gone, actually. Einar, Tane. Maybe we have to re-meet those people in this version of the game, or maybe we just don't have access anymore. Hard to tell. Oh, maybe, you know, maybe that's what it is. Maybe... Well, I'm on fire there. Maybe Standard's only... It's like the normal version of the game, and then... Well, no, because they have... Yeah, I don't know. I just get kicked out of the league when I die. But you could play those leagues, I think, without playing hardcore, so... It's hard. I'm not really sure. Did we explore all this? It kind of looks like we did. Alright, I guess we can... Do we want to hit the waypoint? No, let's just go ahead and use a portal scroll. We're out here. We got tons of them. Let's do it. Can dump off some inventory while we're here. Yeah, I get the sense that dying was is having a lot more negative of an impact than I thought. Tane's not here. No. Well, that's unfortunate. Where do they want us to go? Let's go to the battlefront. We'll finish this quest line up. Yeah, it's a pretty somber feeling to know we're not going to see Tane anymore. There's the ribbon spool she was looking for. Actually wants us to go to the waypoint, and I think travel to the marketplace or the Imperial Gardens. I guess we can go this way. To the marketplace. Just head up here. Into the catacombs. Find the decanter of Spiritus. Did we go in the catacombs? I feel like we did. Maybe we didn't. I'm a bit confused now. Look, there was a quest down here anyway. Which we can... Yeah, there's a quest in here. Well, let's do it while we're here. Yeah, I'll say it's a bit of a bummer that we're... the map's kind of screwed up again here. Or it's not showing up in the center of the screen, rather. I wonder if there's a way to fix that without breaking stuff. A lot of loot there. Wow. Not really interesting loot though, is it? Not really relevant then, is it? Not really, no. I thought I heard spiders. Some zombies. You know, I wonder if you experience less server lag by playing on the hardcore server because there's less people playing on it. I'm sure you do. It's not to say that the standard server is laggy or anything, but it's probably just the nature of the beast, right? Less people on the hardcore server. Less input to process. Bronze monogram.
Cannot allow himself to become buried in the shadowed vaults of self-doubt. Cannot allow thoughts of imagined disaster to spin about inside his mind like so many striped spindles. Still, an emperor navigates his way through the terrors of complexity with his eyes set firmly on the run of the sun.
So we got another one of these trials here. I have to get the switch, it looks like. It's an interesting contraption there. Crafting recipe. Elemental damage with attacks rank 1. Yeah, maybe. Ooh! Ow, 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 ow! Jeez! It was almost as bad as the lightning damage we took that where we died. That should have been that hard.
In the left hand, surety in the right.
Hope in the left hand, surety in the right. Okay. Michel Marchand. What do we got here? We did the. I thought we did the trials. Maybe they just mean all the trials in general. We're in this. Are we in the Solaris Temple? What are we in? The catacombs. Oh, we didn't have a quest in here. That's right. And we can't see our map either. Actually, I'm going to pause the video here and reload and see if that fixes the map issue. So we'll be back in just 1 second. Oh. Okay, we're back in. We're back from our pause here. What I didn't realize is when you log out and log back in, you don't come back where you were at. It sends you back to the encampment. Just kind of unfortunate, but
That would just make life complicated.
that's what it does. See, we learn stuff all the time. All the time.
The Gemling Queen? She's impossible. How did she survive? Why is she not one of the Undying? No, these questions can wait. There's a more pressing one. Is she... That's dark news, indeed. If Gravisius has the ribbon spool, then it's only a matter of time before the Ebony Legion breaks through the bloodied ribbons. Then they'll have the Gemling Queen. Goodbye.
Embodiment of a cataclysm. Which doesn't sound good. Let's should probably be using the waypoint here. Let's see, where do we want to go now? I guess we did the quest in the catacombs, I guess. We definitely didn't, but we gonna travel to the battlefront? We can. Alright, I think we're looking for a different way to go now than we were going last time. I'm not sure where that is, but it did fix the map, though. I just picked up some garbage there. Let's see, did we go this way? Not sure if we did. This way? We may have the docks. Yeah, we definitely went to the docks. The docks is that way, but we want to go this way. So to go this way, so I'm real nervous about moving the map because I don't want the map to bug out on us and then we can't. That's where the Solaris Temple was, which we don't want to go to. So we haven't gone down this way. Let's pick up this yellow while we're over here. It's probably one we couldn't fit when we walked by it before. Check under the boulder. Oh, we picked up the sweep gem. We can sweep stuff now. Somebody just whisper yelled into my ear. It doesn't look like we can get down there anyway to help them. What is this here? Level 33. The bridge is blocked. Find another way. Let's see, which way were we going here? We were... Let's try to head towards this, and it looks like we kind of were. Although we can pick this up too. Yeah, let's pick this up while we're here. Some minion area of effect damage. Looks like we just go down this way. Well, maybe not quite that way. It is slightly liberating to know that dying doesn't have a huge impact on us anymore. I think, anyway, there could be a penalty for dying in standard play. There very well could be this. I think this is where we came in over here. Let's just double check and confirm that. Kind of a waste of time to check, but we'll do it anyway. Yeah, the marketplace. No, maybe this way. Go this way. Travel to the marketplace or the Imperial grounds. I feel like we may have missed something fundamental here that's preventing us from continuing. Well, I'm going to move the map because we have to move the map. Let's just hope it doesn't bug out. It's only done it a couple times, but yeah, I don't think we can. I don't think that's the correct way to go. Let's try Solaris Temple, level 2. I guess we could do that while we're over here. Travel to the Solaris Temple. Did I have a waypoint for the Solaris Temple? I did. Let's use the waypoint. Well, I probably should use the waypoint to level 2, not level 1. Which I do have. This is probably to drop off the spool that we were tasked to find. There's a laboratory over there.
They are my ribbons forevermore. Forevermore. I hate forever. I could tear happy ever after from Bard's bleeding tongues. You're still here, not a cockroach. Oh, gratitude. Yes, I should.
Yes, you should pay a reward. 29 intellect. That doesn't look like it's going to be much better than the one we have. Maybe we just yeah, we'll get the rarity one.
Cockroaches will come again. They want the twist. That cockroach emperor. The other bugs shout his name. Revisius. Cross the river, squash the emperor cockroach in his nest. The bridge. It is barricaded.
I think that was correct.
That spawns a tricky question. Questions. Questions. I asked too many questions. Chit has told me so. I asked where it all went. Our feculence. He made them show me. Under the river. The sewers from this side to that. Filthy, fetid tunnels like a rower's cloak. I like you, not a cockroach. I like that you listen. It would annoy me if the Undying murdered you.
Are you going to help us get over that barrier?
That's what you need. You have some already.
Do I have
You
that?
are a resourceful humbug now, aren't you? Give it to me. I was all eyes and ears when Malachi worked. I will make something of your formitic sulfite. I will forge an infernal dash.
I think it was in our
arcanity,
bank.
a pinch of insanity, a whisper of profanity, and the infernal talc is now ready.
She turned out to be really helpful. And that's going to help us travel through the sewers? Is this the way we came? Did we explore this part? I don't think we did.
I awoke, feverish and barely conscious. I set to drawing these maps. I awoke,
There we go.
feverish and barely conscious. I set to drawing these maps through the sable hours. By morning, my fingers ached, my eyes burned, yet still I found no rest. The reverie commanded its end. The reverie device now stands completed. I've placed the first of my maps within its receptacle. I've taken my maiden voyage into Nightmare. I know now that which sent me this precious gift. It knows me, expects my return. It would be foolish to disappoint. Malachi.
Let's read his journal too.
That imprison the mind. That is what the gems do. That is their true virtue. The moment my fingertips brushed the cool, silken plains of that first gem, I felt it. My skull ached as if its contents were growing, pressing against the bone, searching for a way to break free. That night, once the wine had dulled the pain enough to allow the onset of sleep, the dreams began. I have not been without them since, nor would I be. Every spark of thaumaturgy that I wield, every device that I forge, every creature that I transfigure, I owe to these lessons.
Strange gentleman there. So the gems drove him mad? Am I mistaken in that? I might be. Let's explore a little bit more around here. So it looks like our perspective has changed a little bit. I think the first time we went in this room, it was shifted to the other direction, but... Well, let's go to the sewer. I think, yeah, this is the way. This is correct here. The undying blockage. Yeah, that was kind of cool. So this will help us get past the barrier, I think. Crafting recipe, physical damage. Alright, I think we're in. I think we're actually making pretty quick work of Act 3 here. And we may be able to get it finished before this episode's over. Yep, so we're here. We're on the other side of the bridge now. And we are tasked with killing General Gravicus. I don't remember why we're killing General Gravicus, to be honest with you. That's a lot of soldiers there. Oh, he was the part of the Black Guard? Imperial Gardens. Oh, let's pop in here. This optional quest was part of that. It's even raining in the loading screen. You can still hear it. Find Chittis Plum. Get some skeletons in there.
I like you better this way.
I think we're getting better at the game. I say that even though we died today, last episode. I feel like we just gotta remember to move out of the AoE. Let's check out what's in here. Bunch of statues. Some mambas. A devourer. Level up these gems here. It'd be nice to see a unique item in this episode, but I don't feel like we deserve anything unique after dying in the last episode. But maybe the game will show us a little bit of mercy here. The library. I don't think we wanted to go in here. In fact, I didn't even see this path on the map. Oh yeah, I guess so. Level 30 monsters in here. What feels nice is we are level 33 and these monsters are meant for level 30. Even though I was about to say we're handling them pretty easy. Means that our build is probably not terrible. I stand by that, even though we took a little bit of damage there. Superior torture cage. It's a weird item. Book 1, Embers of Insurrection. He soared to power in the smoke of burning witches. So the surviving gemlings whispered of Vol of Thebris as he donned the imperial crown on the second Sacrato of Pharisee, 1334 IC. But in truth, he was never the sort of man to set a girl merely reading a poem of righteous and devoted to both faith and country. High Templar Volt. I can't keep up with how fast it's scrolling. It's not scrolling fast either. Snatch his empire from the claws of devilry and return it to humanity. Okay, I think, and then this guy's name, I'm not going to try to pronounce that. So I didn't catch any of that, but that's okay. That's okay. I actually don't think we're necessarily supposed to be in here yet, but it's okay. I use the term supposed to be very loosely. This is what I like about this game. It doesn't seem to be... There's definitely some linear elements to it, but you can pretty much go wherever you want and still accomplish something, it seems. Scribe's rack with a portal scroll. Now, there's probably not a basement in the library, right? Volume 3, Slaves of Virtue. Another shipment of human picks and shovels bound for Highgate. Ezomites mostly. Care of Carius, Gaius Centauri. Civilization's camps. A few dark skins here and there. Krari and Maraketh. Malachi had his wicked way with all of them. Limbs are stretched, contorted, doubled, and triple jointed. All the better to pluck gems from their cracks and fissure of their homes and tombs. Shackled slaves shuffle north as the gems they mine tumble south. A glittering landslide of power and privilege for the fairest of our eternal citizens. Civilization is brought and paid for with the flesh and the blood of the primitive. It is a debt that only one day need to be repaid. Victario of Sarn. So it sounds like they used the peasants to mine the gems that... Yeah. I hear what you guys are saying. Okay. And so are the gems the cause of the evil that is in this area? Probably partially. Or the greed for the gems, or what was the catalyst that brought forth people summoning evil things, maybe? In order to get control of the gems? Hard to say. I'll have to look into that, the story a little bit more. I'm never good at following stories. I'm sure some of you that are watching this are like, yeah, weren't you paying attention? They just told you that. But me, I usually have to go and read a big long Wikipedia that... I got a little bit of lag there. Uh-oh, we might disconnect here. Please no. Yes, we disconnected. That's okay. We'll jump back in. No problem there. I know the unfortunate part is we're going to be at the Sarn encampment again, which is not where we wanted to be. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's go ahead and drop this stuff while we're here. Actually, that's probably good enough. And travel to High Market or the Imperial Gardens. So let's I guess we'll go to the Imperial Gardens. Try to finish this quest where they want us to find... There's no corpse for zombies. Okay. There's 5 zombies. Is that who we're looking for? We're looking for Chittis Plum, I believe. Oh, we got a bastard sword. That's not gonna be any good for us, though, is it? No, 90% physical damage? Nah. No, not the one we were looking for, but we'll take it. Colossal life flask. There's a lot of mobs in this area. Let's go explore this little corner here. I know there's not going to be anything here, but let's just do it. We'll do it anyway. I'm not OCD or anything. I just, it's mostly FOMO. Worried I'm going to miss something amazing on the little corner of the map that I didn't explore. It's probably a side effect of playing all kinds of different video games where you'd spend hours looking for something and they'd put it in one little area that you just happen to not go down quite far enough to find it. Ebony Barracks, that's where we came in. So we aren't going to go that way. We're looking for Chittis Plum, whatever that is. Or whoever that is. I'll check this way. There's an exclamation point, so there's a good sign. Conqueror worm. Oh, it was actually a plum. It was actually a plum we were looking for. Solve the trial of ascendancy in this area. So there must be a trial in here somewhere. Right? Kind of makes sense. Because we don't see it on other areas. It's just showed up here. It's just a matter of finding it. Okay. This could take us a while here. What is this? Molten inner grounds of smothering. Players have 20% less recovery rate of life and energy shield. Corrupted. Well, let's check it out. This kind of looks conceptually like kind of how Delirium's going to work. There'll be gates like that you can find and things you can consume to go into the state of delirium. In doing so, it just makes the game more difficult. And it looks like there's pretty cool rewards as a result of playing that version. This, I'm not sure if this is exactly the same area we were just in. Doesn't actually look like it. This looks like a completely separate area. those. Make sure we pick up the yellow stuff. And this stuff. Vol letter. A ring plated, not even solid silver. That's all I took. Now I'm stuffed full of gems and destined for the block. For palming a wretched half-crown ring. Ooh, nice.
Too much clutter.
No, we definitely want to pick that up. Let's Oh, it's corrupted. Let's pick that up. Check out the Grand Life Flask as well. Let's just do a little bit more exploring here. Yeah, very little, actually. Poison Sport Gem.
Too much clutter.
Not really what we wanted. So that's kind of cool. It's the first time I've seen one of those. So let's go north here. Well. Yeah, so I think that's that area that we were just in, very similar to the new Delirium that's coming out. It's coming up Friday. But different at the same time too, I believe. I put a link to the trailer in the last video, episode 11. But you could always check it out. Just search for Path of Exile Delirium. You guys know how the internet works. Let's see, looking for the Ascendancy trial. Up here, maybe? The door is locked. How unfortunate. How do we unlock that door? I gotta assume that's where the trial's at. So it's not necessarily in there. I trust my minions. Let's fill out our points here. We were going somewhere that was beneficial for minions. Just gotta remember where that was. This looks really good here. Oh, we were gonna go this way. Pick up this gem slot, but I think actually we're gonna go for minion instability first, because it seems like a lot of free damage. So instead of our zombies going out with a whimper, they can at least do some damage on the way out.
A leader cannot simply stride forward into the future and expect his people to be able to follow. A leader must look over his shoulder so that he can witness and understand the consequences of the path he has chosen, to ensure that his people are still with him, to ensure that he has not become broken.
Oh, here's the trial. Okay. They're shooting arrows at me. It kind of looks that way. Yeah, I definitely got hit by some of them too. Oof. Took a little bit of damage there, but it's okay. Well, actually, we're taking a lot of bit of damage. Should hit the portal there and not walk through that again too, but that's okay. Solve the trials of Ascendant. Oh, did we not? I'm a fool. I'm going to run back there and make sure the portal isn't necessary to. No, it's just saying that. We still have more of those to do. with 2 zombies here. Only the 2. Oh, jeez. A lot of mob spawn there. What's the level in this area? Level 30?
Too much clutter.
Too much clutter, of course. Well, I was gonna say, should maybe head back, but looks like we almost have this whole area explored. Let's try to do that real quick, and then we'll call it an episode. Check over here. It's probably a little, yeah, it's a little cove. Right. Yeah, we explored a lot of this. Got this little area in there in the middle. And this little area here. Let's go in here and explore this. I mean, there's not going to be anything really interesting in these areas, but still feel like I want to. Let's give it a quick peek. Okay. Then just one little area down here. This way. Well, actually looks like we have to go all the way over here. There we open that door that's to the north there. We're definitely missing something. Check here too. It looks like that's about it here. So we use a portal scroll. And I guess that's probably going to do it for this episode here. I'll do all the inventory management off screen and update you guys if anything interesting happens in between sessions. And if you like the video, go ahead and drop it a like. If you want to see more from the Unusual Ma, go ahead and subscribe. And we will see you guys in the next episode of Path of Exile. Thank you. Have a good weekend.